Hi people, pop band against the current, past lives album review, in my opinion. So track 1, Strangers Again. The beginning of the album doesn't deliver anything that we haven't heard before in other places. Maybe the change is a bit surprising, but it is still an uncreative track that keeps all these details that make a song of this style work. In that sense, you can like it a lot, but I don't see much to rescue from here anyway. Track 2, The Fuss. This song is the opposite of the first. It has a very interesting start and sounds good. You can notice that despite the pop formula, there are creative sounds and a great attempt to create something new. A fun track and a pretty catchy melody. This is a nice one. Track 3, I Like the Way. The problem in this type of music, and it's something that I always say, it is really complicated to have a sound of your own if all this music sounds so similar in this style. They are not bad songs, but they are tracks that don't deliver anything new and that fall in a short time for the other songs that comes out that maintain the same formula composition. Track 4, Personal. I like the sounds that were taken in this track and the chorus voices are awesome. I would like to hear the same enthusiasm and energy that this song deliver in a more personal turn that I feel they try to achieve in some way but they don't get. Track 5, Voices. This is pretty catchy. I like the rhythm they use and the melody of the voice is easy to remember. It's not a song that is lost in any way like the rest, and I think it's the highest point of the album so far, with a pretty danceable vibe and a combination of fun sounds to listen to. Track 6, Scream. I think this is the part of the album that best shows a sound and an attempt to get beyond an easy pop formula that works, and they somehow do it quite well by making us feel the most personal sound of the band without going out of what is expected. Pretty good song. Track 7, Almost Forgot. With a more electronic turn, this song will generate a more secure sound, trying not to fall outside the circle of music that they need to do to function. It's not a bad track at all, but I feel that the creativity that they gain in one moment is lost in another. Not because they are not there, but because there is a need to return to the comfort area. Track 8, P.A.T.T, or you can say Pretty All the Time. This track is very fun and explosive, and the energy is awesome and fresh, with a very catchy melody. Again, a high point in this album, in which they simply managed to find that sound that I feel is the one that best suits them. Track 9, Friendly Reminder. There are not many surprises in this song. A sound that is clearly friendly for the radio, that again doesn't leave much to rescue, but that works and that gets lost along the way. Practically occurs within the vast majority of the sound of the band. Track 10, Come Alive. I really like the deeper sounds of this track and the power of the bass. Instrumentally speaking, it's quite interesting, and I think that's exactly what saves somehow this song from being one more in the album. Track 11, Sweet Surrender. The album ends without many surprises, but given just enough to work within this style. If you like this type of music, you will clearly enjoy this album, and even if it's not your cup of tea, you may find some surprise, but not much more than that. I give this album a total of 7.7. All the details in the description. Have you heard this album? What is your opinion about it? Subscribe for more content, and bye!